Okay, so let's move ahead to step 3 here. We're going to set up our app configuration for OpenID Connect. All right, so let's go ahead and open up a new terminal window. And we'll simply generate a new file here. And I'll call it config/myappconfig. So it'll create this file here, myappconfig.ts. Let's go ahead and take a look at it over here. Under app, config, myappconfig.ts. Cool. Let me just exit the terminal real quick. Alrighty. So I'll make some slight mods here in this actual file. So I'll remove the interface and the myappconfig portion of it. I just remove that and replace it with default because we'll simply do a default export of this JSON structure here. So I'll define the JSON for OIDC, OpenID Connect. I set up a reference here for client ID, for issuer, for redirect URI, so for redirect URI, we'll use this 4200 login/callback. And then for scopes, we'll give a list of the scopes. So effectively, what we're doing here is just setting up like a properties file or a configuration file. We're just doing it via this JSON data structure. All right, now I need to fill in some blanks here for the client ID and the issuer, and we can get this information from our Okta dashboard. So I'll swing back over here to the dashboard. And up top, so the one thing I'm going to need here is I'll need the client ID. So this is the public identifier for the client application. I'll simply copy that to the clipboard. Swing back to my app. And I'll just paste it here for client ID. Be sure to use the values from your dev console. Your values will be different than mine. Okay, so just kind of copy paste as they have in the dashboard and you should be okay. Alrighty, and so I'll also need information as far as my dev domain here, my Okta domain. So I'll just copy this section also. Then I'll swing back over to my app. So I'll paste that here for a second. And then I need to fill out some other items here. So this is going to be HTTPS/ whatever my dev domain is. And so the end here, I'll say /OAuth2/default. All right, so just a description here. The client ID is the public identifier of the client app. And then also the issuer is the issuer of tokens. That's the URL that we'll use when authorizing with the Okta authorization server. And the redirect URI is basically where they're going to send the user once they log in. And remember, the scopes provide access to information about a user. So we have 3 scopes here. OpenID, that's required for authentication requests. We also have the profile scope that has the user's first name, last name, phone number, etc. And also we have the email scope that, of course, contains the user's email address.